Triumph guy here today, and I'm going to be fitting my shore power in. So before we start the job, what tools are you going to need? You're going to need a jigsaw with a brand new blade on it. Make sure that it is a metal blade, right, and it's not for wood cutting. Also, we're going to need a drill, because you have to drill a couple of holes in. A bit of cardboard to cut out a template. A little bit of plywood to act as a buffer, but I'll show you that in a minute. A couple of screws if it doesn't include it, and a little bit of sealant and a couple of other bits and bobs on the way. But that should be it. So as long as you've got them bits, you should be able to complete the job. So first of all is going to be location. So from here down to about there is going to be all my electrics. From here this way is going to be 230, and then from there onwards is going to be 12 volt with it. Solar. Now, all these bits I know is all a little bit of a mess right now, but obviously it will get tidied up once I've done it. But yeah, so you need to discover a location. So I'm going to quickly measure up this bit and see whereabouts I want to put it. So I've measured up where the unit's going to be. It's roughly going to split to the 12 and it's going to be here. This should hit nicely snug on the wall. So I'm probably going to move it just a little bit over there. That's where I want it. Right, next we're going to remove this back cover with a screwdriver. Now all we're going to do is we're going to put this on here, draw around where we want it, flip it over, draw around. That should give us a nice idea of exactly where it's going to go. Step is to drill a small hole so we can locate it on the outside of the caravan. Draw around the same shape as it was on the inside, on the outside, so we'll give you a guide for the jigsaw. You're then going to drill a few holes in some places around the outside to give the jigsaw places to turn. It's very flimsy material. Make sure that you use a brand new blade to allow it to go through easier, and it will stop the caravan wall from wobbling. Use a little bit of sandpaper or a small file just to take the rough edge off. It's not the end of the world because the cables are protected by the plastic anyway. We run the sealant round, so when you sandwich the screws in, it will push the sealant out and do a nice neat job. A bit of wood behind, and then it will allow the screws to give something to screw into. It wouldn't be a bad idea just to ensure, double check that it's completely straight, and then run a small bead of sealant around. Make sure it's outdoor and it's waterproof. Next is to wire it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do this in this video. One of two reasons. One is because I've got to put the hardboard in before I put this cable in, and two, because I'm not a qualified electrician. However, point to note, it is different to wiring a plug, and that is because it's going to be opposite. A lot of them have labels, so obviously earth, and then if you get a bit closer, you should see where the other ones is. So live, and this one's neutral, but check your plug before you do it. Another point to note, it's good practice to run another earth lead, so you've got one earth here, but separate earth from the earth into the chassis. Although this is earthed from the outside by the earth cable there, and also to the RCD, it is good practice just to earth that to the chassis. But I'm going to do that for a bus path. Thanks again for watching. If you've got any queries, whack them in the comment section. It was a little bit unorthodox, I'm not going to lie, but I'll see you on the next one.